Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope this video finds you well. I hope your homes are warm with the company of loved ones and your bellies are full. Now, I want to say a quick thank you to everybody who responded, who wrote a comment, who got involved on the last video. That was a moment, and I don't know that I can properly put it into words right now how cool that all is. I hope it's just the beginning of something, and if it is, I want you all to be involved. But as for this Christmas season, if you don't find yourself in good company this holiday season, maybe you're just hanging out, maybe you just find yourself stuck inside, trying to even escape the loved ones in your home. Well, if you feel like gaming it out, let us know. Come on over to our community server. I'll put a link to it in the description. We've created a special voice channel and a special hangout for this Christmas season. I have a feeling I'm going to be on during Christmas Day at some point, and I'm sure others will be there to join you as well. We'll game it out, hang out, check out our new toys, and chat it up. If this is the only part of the video you watched, thanks for watching. And like I said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that. Please like the video and subscribe. Would love to see you around more. But if you're sticking around, I got a little recap from our sub meetup, a little rundown of what happened. We were online for 4.5 hours, and yeah, I got some highlights to show you guys. Laughed hard. In the words of Dawson, one of our members here in the community who gamed it out with us on that sub meeting, we laughed, we cried, some of us went out with a bang. Okay. So the first thing that happened was, like any other day in Star Citizen, we tried to meet up, which typically takes about 45 minutes, no matter how hard you try. Unless everybody spawns in the same area, plan on a good 45 minutes to meet up. After a series of crashes and setbacks, we all got together, loaded everybody up in the Redeemer, and the very first thing that happened was we had 2 people try to stow away. One of them ended up locking himself in our bathroom. The other guy bailed, and we took off with his friend. While we were flying around trying to figure out what we're going to do with this guy, he was armed, of course, and wasn't coming out, wouldn't even communicate with us. We decided we were going to try to knock him out and space the guy. Luckily, Ginger had a weapon on him. Ginger of Oz, another one of our community members, shot him in the leg as he glitched through the wall and incapacitated him, which at least made the situation a lot safer. So we continued on to hardcore, got to hardcore, but we couldn't land and go get the hammerhead like we wanted to because now Ginger had a crime stat. While we were there, somebody tried to attack us and claim the bounty, I guess, for themselves.
Okay, oh, somebody's got a missile inbound.
But we were in a Redeemer, and, well, that went about as well as expected for the other guy.
Come on. Got it. Nice. Good job, bud.
After running around quite a bit, going to Grim Hex, trying to find places to clear out the stat, getting attacked by more bounty hunters. We finally ended up over at SPK to fully clear his stat. Of course, another bounty hunter showed up. Luckily, Ginger is no noob, so he ended up taking the guy out, which was interesting because then a medical guy came and revived the guy that Ginger just incapacitated. After he cleared his crime stat, though, we got out. It was a good fight. No hard feelings from anybody. We made our way out into the verse, started doing some group bounties, which went well.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Just eat it. Nice. Yeah, we're hitting. Good hits.
No, they were red.
Oh, yeah, they're red. F them.
Let's see how you like this.
Oh, nice shot. Somebody hit that, you know.
Oh, shoot, yeah, I just went into a fucking zone. My weapon locked up.
Mine did too.
But, in my mind, something was missing. Ah, yes, the hammerhead. So, we rounded everybody back up and said, let's go. We flew back to our corp and grabbed the hammerhead. Now, I've set up my hammerhead a little different. I don't leave it with just the stock guns. No, I like to put laser cannons and Gatling guns on it. laser cannons for a little bit of range, and the Gatling guns for anybody who wants to get close enough to, I guess, commit suicide. Anyway, we went back out. Did another group mission. Took down a hammerhead with our Gatling guns. Things were going well until Dwarf of Rage's game crashed. He logged back in, but it appeared his turret had glitched out or went missing, which, for whatever reason, the game thought he was outside and it incapacitated him, even though he was clearly not outside at all and wearing a suit with a helmet. Sometimes Star Citizen be a cold bitch. He was incapacitated behind the pilot's seat in the hammerhead. So the guys come to try to help him, and they drop the elevator on him, which pushes him out of the ship. So now we're on a planet, he's on the ground, which leads to a whole deal where we're trying to get him back in the ship so we can take him somewhere to revive him. Yeah.
Drag his body through the whole damn ship.
Little did we know at that time, in the deep, dark, black void of space, another person was hunting us. This time it was medical personnel. They saw the medical beacon and were coming to try to help Dwarf out. They finally linked up with us, and as we were trying to put him in our medical Pisces, they were trying to revive him with a gun. Yeah, it was a lot of confusion. Did you guys know that you can't use medical guns inside Armistice Zone? Neither can you use medical beds, apparently. Good to know. Good to know.
Can you do it?
So we got him in the ship.
I took a screenshot and posted it in.
Flew him out of the Armistice Zone. Got him revived, finally. Only to have him die when Berserk tried to make a fancy flyby and crash his Pisces into a pole. So that whole time we were trying to fix him, we ended up just killing him. Harder.
Oh my god. After all that.
My mic was flipped up and
I guess it wasn't just Austin that said it, so I'll just leave it in the context of those who did.
Laugh, we cry, we sing.
Some of us went out with a bang.
Yep, some of us went out with a bang.
Well, two of us did. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Hey, I just want to say again, Merry Christmas, and if you made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you very much, and honestly, this means the world to me, and those of us at the farm games. If this is your first time checking us out, please subscribe, stick around, check us out for more content. Hopefully, we'll keep you entertained. Good night.